Hey guys, Justin Thompson, physical therapist. I wanted to show you guys a way to help loosen up the feet to help relieve foot pain, and I also wanted to show you a way that you can actually strengthen the feet so that you can hopefully help prevent some problems in the future. So let's go ahead and take a look. Move with Freedom PT is a name owned and controlled by Thompson Physical Therapy, PLLC. Not all exercise or health information is suitable for everyone. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only. No information is to be taken as medical or other health advice pertaining to any individual's specific health or medical condition. The information should not replace the professional diagnosis and treatment needed from a qualified healthcare provider. Alright, so to help loosen up the feet and start to relieve some of your foot pain, what you can do is you can actually take a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball. The difference between the two is that the tennis ball will be a little softer and a little bit more forgiving. The lacrosse ball will be much firmer and a little bit easier to get deeper into the tissues. But what you want to do is you're going to start out by rolling your foot on the top of the ball. So you're going to take your foot, you're going to put some pressure through it, and you're going to start to roll up through the plantar fascia of the foot. You're going to do this for about 2 minutes total, okay? Usually what I'll do is I'll spend about 30 seconds going forward to back, and then I'll spend about 30 seconds going side to side, really starting to try and loosen up those soft tissues and the joints in the foot. Again, if you want to get deeper, the lacrosse ball is going to be a little bit better. But I kind of like to work all these different angles of the foot. And then I'll spend 30 seconds to a minute finding those tender spots. Wherever those tender spots are that you may have found while exploring for those first 30 seconds to a minute, I want you to kind of put some pressure on the ball and then start moving the toes to flex and extend and get that moving so that the tissues underneath it start gliding on top of the ball. Okay? So again, you're trying to loosen up those soft tissues, loosen up the joints with the rolling of the ball. Now, in order to actually help strengthen the feet and give them better support, what I want you to start with is a toe yoga. Okay? Now it sounds kind of funny, but here's how it works. You're going to actually take your big toe and you're going to lift it up off the ground by itself, keeping the other 4 toes flat on the floor. And then you're going to put that down and lift the outer 4 toes up at the same time. Okay? Now you're going to put those back down, lift that big toe up again, and then put it down, lift those outer 4 toes up again. This should be a pretty strong muscular contraction. You might actually start to feel a little bit of cramping in the foot. If you do, just kind of stretch it out a little bit and then get right back into it. Okay? So this is one way to start to strengthen those intrinsic muscles in the feet. And it can be a little hard to coordinate early on if you're not used to this. If you're not used to actively using the toes, say you spend a lot of time in highly supported footwear and you don't really let your toes move very much, it might be kind of difficult to coordinate this. So what I want you to do, try it out, practice it, and do those 2 things together. Do the lacrosse ball and then do the toe yoga, and see how that works for you and loosening up your feet and then strengthening the feet as well to help relieve foot pain. Alright, I hope that helps you out. So I want to make sure, if you liked it, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then make sure that you like the video as well. And as always, move with freedom.